Alright, welcome back to the Oneblock create world, I guess. It's funny how I keep saying I guess at the end of it. I'm not sure what to say, but that's what we're calling it. It's a Oneblock create, I guess. Last episode, we finished the farms. I think it was last episode. I think so. I don't know, I may be losing it. Already am though. Yeah, we finished the farms. Now, wow, no fall damage. How surprising. There's farms we need. Wheat, carrot, potatoes, trees, sugarcane, and kelp. Obviously, it's pretty simple. We have wheat. I'm going to be in this one. Carrot going to be in this one. Kelp would be back here because, nobody loves kelp. Except if you're playing create because you need it for the conveyor belts. And we're going to need a whole bunch of conveyor belts with the method or the idea that we're doing. So we need a whole bunch. I mean, probably like 5-6 stacks of conveyor belts. They're not bad though. Kelp grows decently. This will be our tree farm. Go ahead and ignore the chain in there. We're going to remove that because, trees don't need middle light. Trees don't really need light because that thing there, right? This will be, what do I have? I got wheat, carrot, kelp, trees. This will be our potato farm. All right, this will be where potatoes will grow. This one, I forgot what I just said over here. Let me see. Yeah, so we got wheat, carrot, kelp. Over here will be, that one back there will be potato. This one in the middle is sugarcane. Back there's going to be trees. I forgot what I was putting in this one. Wait, there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I have an extra one. I don't have anything for that one yet. Oh, yeah. Wheat, carrot, kelp. Far back is potatoes. Far back is trees. Right here would be sugarcane, possibly cactus if we need it. I'm not sure though. Up here, I did have something planned for this one. I can't remember what I did have planned for it though. I'm gonna have to go through my chest and see what is needed. But for now, this is empty. So those are our farms that we gotta try and work on. Trees obviously won't need it, but I do want to turn these all automated. We're going to ignore that. I need to fix that still. I do want to turn all these automated, which means the wheat, carrot, potato, all that will be going off of sprinklers. Now I kind of have a little example in the other world. I'll show that in a second. But down here will be, this will be sugarcane. Now I could do water here, split 2, and water here. That's going to give me a little bit more sugarcane without having to worry about having a full line of water. And it's going to give just a little bit more sugarcane. I skip these 2, I put water here. Now obviously I'm going to have this middle way as a pathway. I don't want sugarcane in the way of it. So obviously we're not going to have sugarcane in this row. But it is still going to be more sugarcane. Then when it gets to the point, I can actually make it. I'm going to put rails either on the inside or like, it'll probably be up here. And we'll just have it kind of fall down. So we'll kind of have a block go over and just go all the way across. Once it gets to here, we'll kind of have a little lift just so you can still walk through no matter what. And it'll keep going back and forth. It'll just keep going back and forth, collecting constantly. And then we'll have a portable storage or a portable interface thing. That'll be in like one of these walls or something like that, or at the front. And that'll go underground to a conveyor belt. And this is going to be for all of it. This is going to be for all the farms. So there will be a conveyor that goes underground in the island that will connect over to our crafting. Now kelp is used for a lot of things. So kelp's going to have its own little facility. Carrots, you can make golden carrots. Potatoes, you obviously bake, obviously. And then all that will go to our crafting. Potatoes will be cooked in the crafting. It's not crafting, but oh well. Kelp will be made to use, all the things that it's need to make. That made no sense. Kelp's going to be sent over to the crafting area to make what it can make. Trees will be sent over crafting to make what it can make. It'll keep wood, it'll keep sticks, it'll keep everything like that. It'll have a filter that will go over to our house. Right behind it will be our crafting, or not our crafting, our storage area. So if we ever need stuff, it goes from here to there to there. Now if it needs power, which over there is going to be our power area, it's going to go here. If it needs crafting into something to make the power, it'll go in crafting. It'll split off into 2. We'll have something over here just in case for extra storage, and then some of it will go over there. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Now it is a lot, but I'm okay with that. So I'm going to show you what I was planning on for the wheat, carrot, and potatoes, because they are going to have their own little water facility right behind all of this. All right, so obviously this is our testing building road. Everything is pretty well designed here. That's what we're going to look at so far. Now we're going to ignore how horrible it looks, but you know what? It's fine. So everything will be in here. Everything's going to be farms. Yeah, it's all going to be the wheat, carrot, potatoes, stuff like that. We're going to have a rotating harvester down here, so everything will get hit no matter what. and won't have to worry about wasting any space. And then we use the barrels as our storage because obviously it's not going to produce that much. So I don't really need to worry about anything else. I was going to try and using chests, but apparently chests do not work. So that's something I found out. I have to use barrels. Barrels pretty well hold the same amount of space. Well, if you have multiple of them, they do. And then that has a portable interface. Yeah, pretty well same. It's a portable storage interface, and that will connect from the machine to this, which will go into basically a dropper. It won't actually go into this. We're gonna have it go underground into our island. That will go to a conveyor belt that will go to our crafting island, and everything will be crafted there. So what you're seeing here is technically not right, but it's gonna drop through the ground and basically just do that instead of having, you know, a whole bunch of junk here. The water system though, we are gonna do, obviously I could do it like this. It's simple, it works. Technically you won't see it, but I do like it better doing a little facility for the water instead of actually just having it like this. Now obviously this what the fuck? This isn't what it's going to look like exactly. I don't want to have it go all the way up and just drop down, but all the water will come from a little storage facility behind the island. So everything you see there, just picture another island here that'll kind of have like a little facility for water. It'll have like maybe 3 or 4 water tanks that are constantly filled with water with pipes. I will go to every single one. Why is it raining? Go away. So yeah, little island, blue tanks, all the water will go into all the spots it's needed. So wheat, carrot, potatoes, and whatever else is that one. So I don't know. And then all the pipes will go underground to each facility that's needed. Now, instead of having it going on the outside, I can have it go on the inside, and then we can use the encasing to have it, you know, look like a normal block instead of just having open pipes there. So instead of having it going all the way to the top and then dropping down, I was thinking I can have it go right to the top of this block, have it go in, go to the water pump, or have whatever it needs, have it go through, and then we'll push down just one, and then we'll have our water pump right in that block with another pipe that will spread out basically exactly like this into sprinklers in each one. So, and we're gonna do that for all of those. So it's gonna be a lot, but hopefully it will work. Pipes I think are pretty expensive. Okay, pipes aren't actually that expensive. They're copper sheets and copper ingot. I have copper constantly. Sprinklers though, now this is a different mod. This is the slice and dice sprinklers. So it's pretty well the same with the copper pipe and iron bars. Okay, pretty well simple. Bad thing about it though is that I cannot use creative motors, so we're gonna have to try and figure out a way for power. Easy way, most likely gonna use water wheels. Especially for the machine down here, I'm gonna use a water wheel for it. So it's gonna help not have to worry about our power source until we make our power source. Yeah, we'll kind of have a little water wheel that will just go up and then it'll connect somewhere else. Not sure yet, but hopefully it will work. And then we're gonna use an item vault. Once it gets to our crafting facility, it's going to go into an item vault, all this will, and then it'll separate out into whatever it needs. So farming, wheat has 3 things: wheat seeds, wheat, and straw. Obviously you don't need a ton of wheat seeds. These auto grow itself. You don't need 700 stacks of seeds. So all those seeds will get thrown away. Don't need them. Never have, will never, ever need them. So we're only going to need the wheat and straw. The wheat can make a whole bunch of things. Food, obviously. I can make a cake. I can use turtle eggs for, okay, smart. So yeah, you can make a whole bunch of food, but you can also make wheat flour if you put that into a crushing wheel. Wheat flour, you can make dough to make slime balls. I get slime balls from spiders. I don't need to worry too much about it, but it will be nice to have. So that wheat will have 2 separate ones. One goes to make bread, the other will go to make the dough. That dough will separate out to make, you know, slime balls, or it will be cooked in the bread. The straw, I don't know what straw actually is used for. Okay, I don't care about rice. Okay, so straw is pretty well useless also, so we'll also get rid of straw. We'll just keep the wheat. So we'll probably have a conveyor belt that goes out, and we'll have a filter that pulls off like all the straw and the seeds, and we'll just throw them in lava or throw them off in the void. And then all that wheat will get stored into a little item vault. Obviously this one's not needed because we don't need this big of an item vault. We're not going to produce that much wheat. That will go off into a filter and obviously produce everything it needs. Same thing with carrots. Carrots will go into a crafting facility, have a chance to make golden carrots, you know, stuff like that. Potatoes will be cooked. I don't think you can actually make anything with potatoes. No. The only thing you can use potatoes for is cooking. So those will get cooked. I don't need to keep potatoes. You know why? Because the harvester will auto plant potatoes. I don't need any more. It's going to use whatever is in those barrels and use it for storage. Well, not storage. It's going to use it for planting. So pretty well everything is set. We just got to actually build it and hope it works. The bad thing about the pipe is I won't have a full-on method to actually do it. So we'll have to try and figure that out as we go. We'll figure that out as we go. All right, well, you're back in, finally. That took forever to load for some reason. As you can tell, I'm running low on food. Very low on food. So we gotta get these farms started. One thing I do want to work on real quick is the sugarcane. I know it's not really needed, but it can be used for paper, make schematics, everything like that. I'm not gonna worry. I got water. I am sleeping. All right, so we're gonna go in. I'm gonna put it here. I do want to put all this grass as like either like stone bricks or something like that, just so it's better. I forgot slabs. I'm gonna waterlog them just so I don't have water flowing all the way down underground. Yeah, we're just gonna use some oak slabs. I'm not too worried about it. If we need to change it later on, we can. All right, so right here will be water. Skip 2, water. Skip 2, water. We're gonna do it from this side just in case there's something that is not even. I did not test this out, so I don't fully know. And there is. So these two will not have. We'll just put pathways here. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Skip 2, we'll put water here. Skip 2, we'll put water here. Oh, I almost fell in. That would have been bad. I don't have, my jetpack is not that powerful. I don't have that powerful of a jetpack. Alright, so we got all that. Obviously, it's not going to grow in corners. We know that. Okay, it might actually be better to do the line, because you can actually get the corners. But I hate doing the line. It looks horrible. Yeah, we might have to do the line. Alright, well, give me all this. We're doing the line. I don't like it because it looks horrible, but if that's the only way I can actually get more sugarcane, I guess that's the only way I can get more sugarcane. Well, I mean, at least we can get that area covered. I won't have to worry too much about that, I guess. Alright, and we are out of slabs, which means I need to get more. Probably gonna grab like a stack or two, just because there's a lot. Alright, well, we got all that done. We can now... Well, yeah, let's definitely a lot more. So, I just hate this stupid little line trick. It looks so bad. I don't know why I don't like it, but I just don't like it. And we're out of sugarcane, which means I can now start on this other side and I guess not have to worry. I'm going to turn this into a pathway just so it doesn't do anything. Alright, well, I got to get all this filled with water real quick, and then once these grow, we can separate the sugar cane over here too, because I am running out. Actually, I have ran out. I don't have any more on my chest, so we are pretty well broke. Can't do anything with sugar cane right now. Alright, so we do have 3 slots under here where I still need to add water, if it will let me. Not that water source, come on. Alright, so that is there. We still got more to go. Alright, well there's all that. I might put water over, or not water, what? I'm gonna put slabs over them, just so, you know, it should still grow, right? That is all that water done. It is turning nighttime. I'm going to sleep before a zombie tells me otherwise. Alright, perfect. I can now throw all this in here. I will keep my buckets on me. I don't need any more dirt. I can now get rid of this. So all of our sugarcane can start growing, hopefully. Now we can start working on our kelp farm. We're going to do that real quick because that's going to be an easy one. I just got to fill it in with water. Actually, no, it's not. I got to make the machines. Oh no, that's going to suck. Right, we're going to throw our wood in there. I need to repair my axe. Can I have my diamonds, please? All right, our axe is repaired. I do want to get mending all these just because it's going to help. My villager has not spawned in. Wonder where he has gone. Yep, he's not here. All right, well, the things we need are a mechanical bearing, this thing, shaft, andesite casing, dark oak slab. That's it? Okay, I thought we were going to use a lot more. Don't expect that. So, shaft is pretty easy. If I remember how to make it. I need one of those. Never mind, I do. I lied. Andesite casing and slab. Pretty simple. Andesite casing. Well, I have the stuff for andesite casing. We'll do this, we'll get this, and bonk, and bonk. We need a slab. Mechanical bearing. Hooray. That is done. I don't need my material checklist anymore. We can throw that. Not there. Throw it in there. Alright. Next, we need... what was it? I forgot what needed. Stop pushing me. Would they? I just now noticed that. Alright, so we got our mechanical bearing. I need to make... Where's my cobble? Am I broke on a cobble? Technically, I'm at a point where I could just use ancient debris as everything. I could build my base out of diamonds for all I care. I have diamonds. Crazy. Like, literally, I got 2 stacks. Or almost 2 stacks. Where's my cobble? Okay, cobble. I don't need that much cobble, so we should be okay. We need a water wheel. A normal water wheel. Not a big one. That's not going to do that much anyways. Planks and shaft. Okay, well. How to make... I forgot how to... Wait a minute, isn't there... There's a blueprint. I get a painting and a crafting table and I could just input the item and just have it make it for me. This would be so helpful. Why am I not doing this shit? Okay, crafting table. Simple. We're gonna make 5 just because I do want to add more later on. So how do I make a painting? I just need paint. Stick and wool. Stick. Don't I have string? Wool. Yeah, we're gonna make 2. To do this, and to do that. I'm gonna get 1 more just because I have the stuff for it. Bingo, we got 2. I can now throw this. Give me that, give me that. That's not your placement. Alright, we're gonna get... Just do this, because why not? Go away. Alright, crafting blueprint. Pretty simple. Now, obviously, need the stuff to make the item, or a display slot, whatever. So, we need andesite alloy, which is andesite and iron. Simple. Oh, I added an extra. Whoopsie. Where's my andesite? I need andesite. Payment. There we go. Alright, so we do this. I'll make an andesite. So we do that. As long as I have the items in my inventory, I can just click it. And it tells me what I need. So I don't actually have to craft it. And that works. We'll do 10 of those, just because. Alright, we'll blow that one there, just because I don't know why. What was I making? Water wheel. So we need shafts and birch planks. Good thing is, I already have shafts. Just need planks. Good thing I got planks. This one I don't have set. Water wheel. Perfect. Alright, so the water wheel will go at the bottom. Mechanical bearing will go right above it. We'll have our cobble. Now we'll spread out to click all of our pieces. Actually, it has to go up too, so I need a shaft. That one. I'm gonna throw that there because I want my golden carrots. Do I have any? No, I don't. I have slabs. I don't need slabs. I don't have cobble. You know what? We got cobble deep slate. Sounds good. What are you staring at? Alright, we're gonna set this up real quick. I need my dirt. Let's go fix that up real quick, and then we can work on our kelp. Alright, there we go. We now have that. Go away, horsey. Oh my god, I have a lot of space. Can you stop? You're hitting my lantern, sir. I need more dirt. I need more dirt. Oh, our sugar cane is starting to grow, which is nice, because I need it. I need paper. I got 5 pieces of dirt. Never mind, I lied. I got 27 pieces of dirt. I'm going to keep some here. We'll keep 10 here, just in case I need extra to make more. I'm going to go to sleep before I die. Alright, time to head back. There we go. Our platform is now fixed. Go into the middle. Obviously, kelp needs water, which is why we're going to fill this entire thing with water. We're not using sprinklers, because that does not work. I'm going to place it down. I should grab more cobble deep slate, because I'm going to need a lot more to hold this water wheel. Which means our water wheel will go right in the middle. I need to split this out. Alright, we'll do that. We'll collect our water back up. I can now take all the dirt. Why am I mining it with a pickaxe? I need a shovel. Down here will be our water wheel. Our block here. We'll have water here. That will keep spinning. This makes... I don't know. Alright, we'll get our mechanical bearing. Now, obviously, this is going to run constantly. I do want to get to the point where I can have like a lever or levers in my base that will be able to turn these on and off. Obviously, that's very far ahead, so not right now. All right, so we got to put a block up here, and that will auto spin it. Let's see. I don't know how far I can spin it. I don't have a rotation speed. Wait a minute. Technically, I don't need it that fast anyways. And kelp's going to be down here, so we're going to need blocks up. I need harvesters. I'll go here, and they'll be able to spin around. I'll cover this with dirt. Not right now, though. I need super glue. I forgot super glue. I forgot this. Yeah, super glue takes like slime ball and iron. Some stupid little recipe. But first, we're going to make some harvesters. How do I make you? Oofda. I need 2 iron sheets and a set casing. Good thing I have those. And a set casing is 1. Let me get the plank. Not the plank. The log. I need 2 iron sheets. I need a lot more. How many do I need? I did not pay attention on how many I needed. I did not look. Alright. We were gonna have one in the middle, so it is gonna spawn here. I don't know if kelp needs to be can be in the open. I mean, it should be able to grow next to something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5. Oh, they're gonna be expensive. Good thing I have iron and andesite. Need iron sheets. We need. Alright, we got 5 and 5. I need iron nuggets. I need andesite again. I can make more of these. Alright, there we go. I need 5 more logs. Oh my god. I only need 4. I don't know why I made 5. Alright, there we go. I can now bop, 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 bop. Bing bong, bing bong. Bing bong, bing bong. Alright, we now have 5 harvesters. Perfect. I need barrels. And then, how do I make a portable storage interface? A chute and a site casing. Wow, you're actually pretty simple. I thought you were going to be more difficult. I thought you were going to take like redstone or some shit. Oh my god, you grew quickly. I was not expecting it to grow that fast. Alright then, nice to know. It is crazy. Alright, so harvester, which way do you spin? You're going this way. Obviously, I don't want the bottom one to get hit. I want the top to get hit. And this will be going pretty slow, so it should have time to grow. Up top is going to be barrels. It's going to go right through that one, but oh well. Yeah, I'm going to need some barrels. I'm going to make the super glue real quick, though. Alright, so I got my super glue. That was pretty simple to make. It was iron and slime balls. Not bad. I need some barrels. How do I make barrel? Plank and slabs. Okay. Pretty easy if you ask me. Alright, there we go. We have 5 barrels. I need the portable. I need 2 of these, actually. This might actually be easier to do if I have the machines first. Or machines last. Means I gotta be in water, though. I don't like being in water. Shit, I hate the ocean. Actually, this one's gonna have to be the portable storage interface. That's gonna be here. The other one's gonna be right up the side. Or the back, whatever. I don't know where the fuck I'm putting it. Okay, let me get this. I'm gonna add these onto here. Alright, so that should all be... That's going on this side. These aren't gonna hit in the middle, right? It technically shouldn't. I mean... Oh no, I'm gonna die! These actually can't kill you, which is insane. No, so it's only doing the outside. Yeah, so it's only gonna be on this little inside. This outside technically should not get hit. We'll find out if we ever do get hit. Where's the dirt? Hello? My dirt? Where's my dirt? How do you disappear? Okay, I guess you could just disappear like that. Good to know. That's a creeper. And you seen me? Go away! Don't blow up, don't blow up. I want to keep everything in my chest. Spider, you don't see me. Okay. Good and good. Slime ball here, this, and there. Alright, so I need the kelp. I don't have that much kelp, but it shall work. Hopefully. Alright, let's go see if I can actually make this work. Now everything's just going to be thrown into the barrels. I'm not going to worry about the portable interface too much right now. Alright, well there's one. I got to get the next 700 of them. I lied, there was 2. I forgot. Never mind, there's only 1. My dumbass used down the other one. We'll just take that water real quick. It's not too important. There we go. Water shall fill nowhere. All this water should flow in. This is 1 piece. I need 2. I don't want to fill it. Well, I could fill it all the way up to make it look better. I could do that, but like, that should all work. I don't need to worry about it, you know, not being broken. I won't have to ever worry. We're gonna do 1 more up. Honestly, I might as well just fill it all with water. I'm already here, so might as well just drown in the slumber. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Cool. I should probably have this machine started. Yeah, it works. Technically, it shouldn't get picked up. It should just go straight to this. So I can start this. I don't have to worry too much about. Why'd I throw it in here? Why'd I throw it? I was about to say I need it. I'll throw it on the outside too, just in case. I don't know what's actually where it's gonna reach. Alright, so you do work, and you do mine, and you do end up in here. Obviously, portable is gonna be on the side somewhere, but I gotta figure that out as I go. I don't want to waterlog the stairs. Would rather not have that happen. Everything is good. Do this, we can get out. Oh, we now have our little water facility. I need this water to fill up that 1 piece that I stole from... There we go. All that is a water source now. And our sugarcane farm is done. Not too bad. Our kelp farm is also done. Hopefully these can... Alright, I just gotta wait for that to grow. We can get everything set there. One piece broke. Nice. Tree farm. I want to do the same thing with tree farm. I know we need these saws, which use that. I don't know if our harvester is not going to work for that. That's not good. I gotta figure out the tree one. What other farm can we work on? Eat carrot potatoes? Those are going to take the pipes, and those are going to be a lot. But we'll have to work on those like next episode or something. How do I make the goggles? Glass, sheet, string. They're actually pretty easy. I don't have any more glass, do I? I like glass. I need a gold sheet. And then a piece of string. Where is my hand? There it is. Never mind, I forgot you go on your own. You're just slow. Alright, I now have goggles. I should be able to put these onto my helmet because I don't have the mod on. Alright, good to know. Alright, this should mean I should be able to see how much stress units everything is using. Or how much they're making, yeah. So these are at 256 for each one. So we should be around at least 1,000 stress units just for this. So that should be plenty on that one. This one down here is just going to do a base 256 because that's all it's using. And it's working. It seems like it's working. Nice. Alright, sugarcane done, kelp done. I need to work on our tree farm, but I gotta figure out a machine that can work for that. So I gotta see how well that can go. So I don't have those. Sugarcane and kelp are done. We can get rid of this sign. We can now put this back up here. I don't have to worry. Once we get our farms done, we'll start working on our house and our crafting facility. And we'll have like an otter sorter. What? I have an auto sorter. So we don't have to worry about anything. Everything will go into a desired chest. Yeah. But for now, we are going to end today's video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I don't know what next episode's going to be. We might do some Contractville and then might come back here. We want to have time to work on that. I'm also going to try and record a story mode game. So might get that soon too. I just got to try and figure out the editing on that. But yeah, I'll see you guys later on the next episode. Have a good day. Good night. I don't know what time it is, but goodbye.